Good morning. Life is Feudal Forest Village. I'm Captain Kent, and much has happened. Um, in the last episode, we finished off in fall of year 17, and as you can see, we are early spring year 22. Um, so I've done quite a bit offline. Uh, could get I could focus quite a bit better, not narrating what I'm doing as I'm doing it, trying to decide, layouts of the direction of the town and everything like that. So let me pause this and show you what I've done so far. We've added some scarecrows around our fields, which, according to game notes, it would provide 15% increase in production within the area of effect, which you can see is fairly small, but I'll take it every little bit. I had kind of avoided them um, until now, just because the villagers, when they're walking by these items, they tend to clip them and can get stuck on them every once in a while, and it slows them down just for a couple of seconds. Something that the game developers need to work on. Um, but there they are. So we've added some scarecrows. Yes, one there. Any more? I don't need any out there by the chicken coop, but we did get one here. There's a couple models of the scarecrows. You got just the burlap sack head dude and then the jack-o'-lantern pumpkin head. Okay, so we did that, and we have added some housing back in here, and all of our housing is now upgraded. Everybody is in an upgraded home, and we got a home over here, and we still got this shack back in here. Yep, tucked back in there. Let's see, I think in the last episode we did the barn and the warehouse already. We got the hospital in, and we got all of our rabies outbreak cured up, and we got a school. I like my little school. Yeah, and we got 2 students in there now. In fact, there's our little Mark is on his way. Our 3-year-old Mark is on his way to learn. Good job, Mark. I can hardly hear anything in this game. What is going on with the sound? Huh. I have absolutely no game sound in my headphones, and I need to fix that. I'll be back shortly. Okay, sound is back. I'm not sure what happened there. That was weird because when I started the recording and everything, I had sound, and at some point it just kind of stopped. I don't know what happened. Okay. And then over here we've got a little playground we're going to construct. I look forward to showing you that little sand pit and seesaw, and it's pretty cool. Okay, over here we've got a castle barn in production, and then a castle smithy. This I need soon. The castle smithy will employ 2 workers to cast weapons, or to make weapons, as opposed to our blacksmith shop. You can only have 1 dude in there, and we're at a stage now where we need to bump it up to 2. Ah, stonemason Maddie died. Poor Maddie. Oh, and I've done a lot of terraforming as well. we flattened out a lot of the ground back here. I'm going to need to move the gatherer's hut just because it's, well, it's not on our level anymore. So, yeah, you can kind of see some of it. The weather's really bad right now, and the trees have all grown back in, so it's kind of hard to see what's going on. But let me zoom out, and kind of, there you, whoop. There, you kind of see some of the outline of what we've terraformed. Yeah, haven't really done anything over here in this part of the town. We did a little terraforming right in here to kind of, there was some water up in there, and we just kind of filled that in a little bit. And then this is what I'm anxious to show you, is our pier that we're building, and we're going to put a fishing lodge in construction already out there. And look at that radius. Look at it, yeah. So this, once this is in, I'm going to tear down this fisherman's lodge and just shift everybody over here. And I might do that again, another terraform pier, and just kind of run it out here. The disadvantage of this, and the only disadvantage I can think of, I'm sure there are others that I just haven't imagined, but there is a further distance for them to have to walk to get to their work location. So they lose a little efficiency there, but the abundance of fish, I'm hoping, is going to make up for that little extra walk that they've got to do. So yeah, is there anything else going on? I may have added some foresters. I can't remember. It's hard to keep up with what I've shown in the videos and what I haven't. So let's get to work. We have 0 workers, so should have been on top of that. Should have had this all on pause while I was talking, as these 2 dudes died, dudettes died, it took my laborers, and I don't know if I'm, I've got, oh man, I had my gatherers on job all winter long. And these dudes, no way. Did I really have my people in the fields throughout the whole winter? It's possible I did. I was focusing on the terraforming and getting the buildings laid out and everything like that. So it is what it is. It happens quite often, actually. So, alright. Here we are, spring year 22. And I think in the future I'm going to do more of what I just did, as far as working offline and then showing you what I've done. Do a little bit of work and cut it short. I don't know if uploading 45 to 60 minute videos for people to watch is something that people want to do. I like it. There's one YouTuber that somewhat regularly uploads some videos on this particular game that are sometimes, you know, an hour long, and those are great. I love it. I love it. Guy's name is Sky Storm. So if you want to see some spectacular city builds, that guy is a great city builder gamer. And yeah, he's done some pretty remarkable stuff within this game. Cool. Alright. So, alright. 12 laborers. We got let's focus on our jobs now. So, keeper teacher. Alright. We're good on our herbs until another sickness breaks out. Hopefully that's not going to happen. But apparently when they get rabies, they're still able to eat. And because I didn't have anybody die. And if I know if in the past, that memory serves me, I think I've had people from rabies die before. But could have been something else, that maybe I just was too new at the game and didn't know that I could mouse over that little icon above their head to say what it was, and maybe they had the plague or something like that. I don't know. Okay, so we need to clear some of these trees. Most of them are already marked to be cleared. Just need to get my people out there to do it. Okay, let's speed this up. Alright, what are we missing here? Oh, stone and... yeah. Oh, a couple more mines. I forgot to mention this. Yeah, I had a real good stone deposit right there, so I put a mine in there. Sorry if I showed this, if this was in the last video, and I'm just forgetting about it. Remember that learning curve I was telling you, showing you guys about my shallow learning curve? Yeah, forgetful too. And then an ore mine, really good deposits right there, and then the stone deposit right there. Yeah, baby. So I'm gonna eat up those resources before we build something else there. Something that I discovered in one of the previous games. Okay, let's pause this. I'll get back to what I was talking about in just a second. We've got God. Yeah, the struggle of not having enough people to do the jobs you need done. Alright. I really need to keep my kilners going, and I need to get my lumberjacks back on there, because you could blink and then realize that you've lost all your firewood and charcoal, and before you know it, it's winter, and you just don't have the supplies, the resources to get through the winter without killing somebody. But I used up so much of my supplies building these objects here. In fact, let's pause these and let them just focus for a little while on getting our resources back up. Alright, what else am I not? Oh, is it? No, that one's paused. It says I still have one job available, and I'm wondering, it's probably this well right here. That's what it would have been. Okay, you lazy bums, get to work. Make my village function. Okay, we'll take some hunters. That's what we'll do. We'll take the hunters, because we've got the meat and the hides, but I have 70 residential locations, and so I'm gonna have a bit of a population boom here in the next year. So I cannot get lazy on this meat, fish, fruit, and vegetable intake. Even though I was up to 5,000 on the vegetables, just focusing on getting these houses and hospital, school, and what you see, I've already explained what I was building. With doing all of that, it really ate into my vegetables. I kept the vegetable farms going and the harvesters going, but just on a lighter basis, fewer of them out there. So, yeah, there it is. We will get through year 22, and at this point we just need to let it ride and watch as things happen. I can can take some teenagers and send them out to chop some trees or something like that while everybody else is doing something important. I can find some teenagers. Where are you guys at? There you are. Nope, I'm grabbing you. You know what, actually, no. I'm going to let you go learn because I want educated teens. Educated teens will work a little bit harder and produce a little bit more. So let's let our little teen try to get educated. So we're not going to steal any teens to have them go do some labor. I'm stoked with the way that things are starting to look. You know, flattening the area out kind of helped. Not kinda, it did help a lot. Just focusing on the city blueprints in my head of how we're gonna start working our way over here while still expanding back out here. I'm envisioning some fields maybe back over here. I don't know, maybe, yeah. Forget what I say about the future. It's it can change at any moment. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going. So, having a blast though. Oh, look, we got somebody with rabies once again. God. Let's see. Killing her hella died of old age. Let's slow it down just to keep things focused. We'll put somebody back in the hospital. That should get our little rabies guy or gal healed up quickly. Yeah, so just gonna let them keep doing their thing. That's all we can do at this point. I suppose I could unpause that. Yeah, let's see, where are we with materials? Oh, okay, I can unpause that. We just need builders on that one. How shy are we? Oh, we need quite a bit of stone there. We're going to keep that one paused for now. And I'm anxious to get this one going, so we're going to let that one go too. And then once we get one teen to grow up and become an adult, I can shift one over to our building projects. And what, actually, I will do it now. I'll take somebody from the ore mine and put them on either the fishing or the well. Which one they gonna do? Oh, they went after the fisherman. Good. I don't have a problem with that at all. Alright, so-and-so is getting healed up. Getting that salve on those itchy parts. What you doing, buddy? How you feeling? Yeah, I know it burns. Is the baby boom beginning? Baby's been born, baby been born, baby been born. Keeping babies coming. Alright, let's take one of our foresters, put another person in the building position. Yes. Okay. Now we can tear this one apart. Sweet. And I want to build a road just to help speed up anything that has to do with saving them time getting to that spot. I think we're gonna put a road up here as well, because you know I like roads. How we doing, folks? How's our Adriel doing? Huh? Huh? Dopey sounding people. Excuse me. Awesome. Okay, they got the well done. Well's filling up with water. What are they? Oh yeah, they're building the castle barn. Boom shakalaka. Go ahead and unpause that little guy too. Uh-huh. Alright, clothing. I think we're gonna keep them on there for a little bit longer. Oh, no we're not. Look at that flax. Okay, come on out. And what do we got? We got oats, grass, and potatoes. Alright. Get a person in that flax department. Okay, 2 people in that flax department. Man, I tell you, these numbers can just go down so quickly. Turn your head and before you know it, it's just like, whoa, where'd all my oats go? Where'd all my flax go? Alright, back up to 10 times on the speed, so cranking it up is what we're doing. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this barn here or tear it down and maybe put something similar to like a playground or something that might help morale. The word is with these decorations and things like that, there are I think 3 currently in the game. Let's see. Okay, statue, the playground, the garden house, and the bathhouse. These 4 items, it's either supposed to increase their efficiency, working efficiency, you know, they work better, collect more, faster, something like that, or it increases their happiness, and their happiness influences the other stuff that I was just talking about, their productivity, you know, how quickly they gather shit and how quickly they build things and how much they can carry. But whether or not it's working correctly is another story. I don't know if it is or not. I've never really like gone in there and tested it, and don't know of a way that you really could test it, to be honest. Cool. Alright, our castle barn is done. Look at this little guy. Alright, well, let's grab a villager and take a walk into that castle barn. Come here, you. Take a look at this. Ah, cool little symbol on the door. bucket of apples, various vegetables. Wow, that's like a real picture of vegetables. Amazing. Let's go out on the patio. Neat. Hey dude, what's up? You bringing me some veggies? Bring them. Bloop. Drop it right there. Thank you. Oh, now you're gonna take some apples. Okay. And that is the castle barn. Crank it back up. Already an early fall. Okay, let's start thinking about harvest. 77 degrees. Nah, we're okay. Let's see, do I want him to go for another round of oats? No. So get out of there. And 71 degrees. I'm thinking about changing my temperature readout to go Celsius, just for a couple of reasons. Everybody except us in America use Celsius, use the metric system, and I'd like to know it so that I'm more in line with the rest of the world, can speak a little bit more of their language and understand more of their knowledge. It's just stubborn Americans like to be stupid, so we refuse the metric system like the idiots most Americans are. Did I just say that out loud? I did. Yeah. Oh well, I'm not taking it back. Yeah. Go read a book. Alright. Smitty is in construction. This is good. I'm stoked about this. I'll have to get another furnace going just to be able to keep up with the cast iron. 2 furnace should be good for this at this stage in the game. Alright, look at that little weird pattern of harvesting that they're doing. Huh. Strange. Strange. Right on, right on, right on. Things are coming along. I think our outpost can officially be a village now. Alright, so 10 babies, 5 teens, 54 adults. Yeah, look at that, all those people in our school. So let's see if we can find that, if that little kid is growing up. Alright, our most recent one is Mark. Let's see if he's been educated. Where's Mark? Is that Mark? Mark's been educated. There it is. You see, he's got that little book in his icon. Awesome. One of our first educated, smart villagers. Cool, dude. Thanks, man. Go get him. So the school is paid off. Alright, how'd we do on that flax? 600, that's not super great. I think I'm almost at the point now where I'm gonna have to keep these fields going every single season. You know, in the early stages, sometimes you could skip a summer because you got enough stock, and not enough mouths to feed and bodies to clothe. Alright, let's make our transition and call it a day. Get everybody out of the fields. And where do we need to put them? Go ahead and put our hunters back on there. How's our firewood? Good. Alright, kiln. I'm going to lock my charcoal through the winter and force them to use the firewood. They'll still get warm. And once all of this is in and settled, and they've got all the construction done, and I've settled into my routine of having these many villagers, I'm going to start working in this area with my kilners and oh god, what am I trying to think of? The furnace. Yeah, I'll get my kilns and furnaces here, and just all the work that's going to relate to tools and stuff like that will be close to the smithy. And kilns making the charcoals for the furnace for the cast iron for the tools. Yeah. And then maybe this can be the weavers area. Maybe I'll set up a bunch of little weaver shops here. Again, it's flexible and can be changed at any moment, any season, any time. Alright, I will put all my people on all the building jobs that I've got while I'm designating the jobs for the winter. Just making sure everything that I need filled is filled. Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep that seamstress, get the seamstress back in there. I'll put one person in my clay mine, and that's where I'll leave it. And then those two laborers to chop down the trees that I've got, deliver food and whatnot, and then the kids that are finishing up school will be growing up to help out in the labor. Awesome. Okay, that's it. And so next time you see me, sometimes going to have past in the game. So don't know when it's going to be. Well, I mean, I'll upload a video tomorrow, but I don't know what year will end up being. So there it is. Hey, thanks for tuning in. If you happen to click this video and you like the content and everything like that, I appreciate you sticking around and watching, and hope it's been enjoyable. Have a great day. See you. Bye.